How's it going, guys? I'm your host Korban Gaming. Welcome back to another DragonFable video, and for this week's release we have Book 3, The Royal Resistance Broken Circuit Part 2. Okay, so once again we are back to Book 3's main story. Last time, after a confrontation with King Thorin of the Manufactory, the stage appeared to be set to bring the Doomwood Rift under control until disaster struck. With the Golden Hand out cold, the Doomwood Rift threatens to remain open, continuing to exert its elemental influence on the surrounding area. But meanwhile, in another part of the continent, the rifts aren't waiting for heroes. Head over to Queen Victoria and Book 3 Sword Haven to play this week's release, Broken Circuit Part 2. Please note, unless things explode next week, there will be one final quest in the Royal Resistance, tying together this chapter and the next of the Green Guard Alliance. Ooh, so it looks like we'll only be seeing the finale next week. Once again, looks like it could be another cliffhanger. We hope you look forward to it. Definitely, I'm for sure looking forward to it. This week also sees the release of game version 15.1.00, introducing game modes. Adventure mode has been added to the options menu. This new mode reduces all enemy damage by half. It's perfect for those who aren't quite as enthusiastic about combat in the game, or if you're struggling against a particular story boss. It only affects enemy damage, so you still have to try to learn mechanics, but it should be a welcome boost to anyone who wants it. I think this is great for the casual players, and I've probably said this a lot of times elsewhere, maybe not so much on my videos, but I think it's really nice that the staff is trying to push for something for casual players, especially for stuff like the story mode. I think that's very important because DragonFable started off as a casual game, and I've seen so many questions, so many rants, and so many, I don't know, complaints, if you will, okay, about how difficult the story has become in the later quests. Because when we first started off playing DragonFable, there was no such thing as mechanics. Like, the bosses were essentially damage sponges. They didn't even do a lot of damage. They just had a pile of health that you had to get through. That was what constituted a boss monster in DragonFable's early days. Don't get me wrong, I really like that the staff is attempting to implement new mechanics to bosses inside of the game, but I feel that that should be reserved for something like the Inn, because in regular story mode, I don't think there should be any gatekeeping of sorts when it comes to game mechanics and all that, when it comes to the regular story. And I'm really glad that the staff is trying to push for this, because a large part of DragonFable's players are casuals after all, and with so many returning players that we've seen as of late, thanks to the coronavirus out there, okay, I guess that's one silver lining. You have a lot of people returning to play their old games that they used to be nostalgic about. One very good example is AE games in general and DragonFable. So I think it's quite good, so that, you know, returning players don't get such a rude shock when they come back. So I'm really glad that the staff is trying to push for this. Okay, Doom mode has replaced hard mode in the options menu. Hard mode gives the impression that it was somewhat fair, or something to try to get good enough for, when in reality it was just unfair health and damage scaling on enemies. The new name and description reflects its nature much better. Let's say a revamp to Doom mode system and effects to make it fun is still in the works. Okay, so hard mode revamp, they've been saying that for years, but like Flash Weaver, it's sort of been pushed to a side as a side project. Obviously, I will be like 100 times more excited to see Flash Weaver as opposed to the revamped hard mode. Okay, but from what I know, I don't think anyone actually plays on hard mode except maybe Baron Dante. Okay, he is the only one that I know of that does challenges on hard mode. Yeah, but apart from that, I don't think anyone actually plays on hard mode or use it at all. But they've just renamed it right now. Okay, they haven't really done the revamp yet, which is totally okay by me, because honestly, I don't think a lot of people use the hard mode. Okay, so yeah, just a name change for that, nothing too special. So if you want to learn more about game modes, game modes are Dragon Amulet only features. If you want to use them, you need a Dragon Amulet. Was hard mode always DragonFable? Was hard mode always Dragon Amulet only? I can't remember, but I don't think this affects anything, because I don't think NDA players will want to do hard mode either. So yeah, I guess it's totally fine if they want to have it that way. Game modes are saved between sessions on the same device. Game modes do not affect gold, EXP, or any other rewards from quests or battles in any way. Game modes can be switched on or off at any time outside of battles. So if you attempt a fight and fail, you can swap game modes if you wish. Adventure mode is suppressed in fights that the player is intended to lose. Thankfully, fewer of those in recent years. The At the Age of Time challenges, Yoma, which is the open world challenge. By the way, Yoma is completely doable as an NDA. You guys can go ahead and check out my free-to-play story bosses series. That was the first episode of the series that I actually uploaded, defeating Yuma as an NDA. But that being said, there's a lot of RNG, so if you're an NDA, then you can do it, but there's quite a lot of RNG involved, okay? And Ares Battle Spire PvP. Once again, something that has not been touched for years. I assume it's all the way on the bottom of their priority list. I raised it up before, and the staff did get back to me saying that it is currently not on their to-do list, so it's all the way at the bottom. But one day, just one day, I hope to see Ares Battle Spire being reimagined. I think that'll be really cool, and being able to fight different characters is one of my most favorite parts of this game, honestly. But yeah, it's not really important. It's currently one of the most bugged areas inside of the entire game, so I don't think a revamp will come anytime soon either. Okay, Adventure Mode and Doom Mode are indicated by an icon next to the Book of Law on the UI. Completing a battle in Adventure Mode or Doom Mode will also have a corresponding icon appear under the Continue button. And that's about all there is to know about game modes. Also, this week you have some fixes and changes. Victory screen has a little bit of a makeover, okay, replaced by Continue, and the addition of the game mode icon where applicable. Full screen button removed from the option screen as it was non-functional in the launcher. If you'd like to play with a bigger screen, you can adjust the launcher's window size manually. Okay, so I'm not going to go through all of this here. You guys can go ahead and read through it. Doom Reality Challenge, in short, TLDR, it got nerfed. Okay, as for Inevitable Equilibrium, which was last year's challenge, it got buffed. In my opinion, alone, I feel that Inevitable Equilibrium is quite a lot harder as opposed to Doom Reality. So it's kind of weird to see Doom Reality getting nerfed and Inevitable Equilibrium getting buffed. I mean, that being said though, a lot of people have been bullying Inevitable Equilibrium with a bunch of classes ever since it came out. So maybe a buff to the fight is justified, but I still do feel that maybe they should have buffed the Doom Reality fight and nerf the Inevitable Equilibrium fight instead. Okay, because I've definitely seen more complaints on Inevitable Equilibrium compared to Doom Reality. Maybe it's because it's an older challenge, I don't know, but yeah, just my 2 cents on it. Fix a case where Death Knight's Edge of Death could be bypassed. Fix an error where Doom Reality's board will lead to Dream Space rather than Change of Heart. Screenshots that are submitted on Twitter have finally been added to DragonFable's new website. Okay, so let's go ahead and take a look at the excuse me, at the screenshots. Let's see what we have here. Quite excited. Okay, we have this one from TFS facing off against as Rajal. And then here we have one from Clara facing off against Wargoth. Okay, more from Clara. This one is from Veltrip's Casa, I believe. I did not submit any screenshots, okay, but I think that's fine. And Emrys, oh, one of the very classical quests inside the game, fighting the Exodus Titan. I definitely remember that as part of my childhood. This one, Sapphira. Ooh, interesting. I actually don't remember this. From Vestax owner AE. This one from Excalibur, your stuff. Okay, I don't remember where this is from. Oh no, wait, I remember. This one is from the sailing quest, the one where you face Yuma. It's one of when you reach one of these shores. I forgot which shore this was. And then this one we have from the Malleus. Okay, this was last year's release, so quite cool. And then a pair of dimes. Very, very cool screenshot. I really like this screenshot of Genya. And then this one we have a screenshot of the Nest from the Nest storyline. Here we have Cative, Inevitable Equilibrium, of course, from Cobalt Zero. And this is, I believe he's trying to use Elemental Unity. Wow, really, really cool. From Strike. Okay, this is Dragon Bite Epoch. Convenient. Okay, this is Swoverly from the Mogulin release. I think it was 2 years ago, or was it last year? No, 2 or 3, from a few years ago. Yeah. And then here, Bleemac, Death Knight facing off against Sepulture inside the inn. And here we have from Hermia. This is Frostvale, last year's Frostvale. Okay, so yeah, that's very nice screenshots. Okay, so that's all we have. And now let's go ahead and go through the story, okay, which I'm sure is what you guys are here for. Book 3 Sword Haven. This week we return to Book 3's main story. Last time I thought blah blah blah. Okay, this is the same as the one in the design notes. Also, PSA, get your anniversary subs before they are gone. And do go ahead and do your daily quests every day. 10 DCs every day until the end of the month, or until next month, I believe. Okay, so let's go ahead and walk right up to Queen Victoria. Broken Circuit Part 2. Ooh. Oh, there's a lot of people here, okay. Even the mysterious gnome is here, or whatever his name is called. G? Was it called G? Yeah. Is this a new soundtrack? Wow. And what, pray tell, Lady Jania, is the meaning of this? So soon after the trauma endured by Sword Haven's people from the Titan, you bring this airship unannounced above the city. Many fell into panic thinking that the Titan had returned. Explain yourself. The citizens have nothing to fear. The airship is quite safe. The citizens are not purely logical. Oh, was that a burn by Queen Victoria? Man, are these fitting words for a queen? I like it, you know, it's funny. It gives her character, but maybe it is not so appropriate to call your citizens not purely logical. After the Titan destroyed homes and livelihoods, they are still recovering from the trauma. And you didn't answer me. What is this airship doing above my city? It's the latest product of our endeavors with the gnomes. The Rose has made mistakes in the past and we seek to right them. The airship is an unequivocal statement to all that the Rose is not an oppressive force, but an uplifting benefactor. Perhaps in time we will be able to work with other races in harmony to construct similar marvels. It can also fly, as you have no doubt observed. It may prove useful in dealing with the Proclamation Rift should another flying titan appear. So you can see from Jania's eyes burning passion for her own project, okay? I see. I assure you, I have nothing but the best of intentions. I hope the citizens of Sword Haven can come to understand that. Forewarning would have been appropriate in this case, but we'll have to do what we can to calm the populace. I apologize. Another hard lesson learned. I will not make the same mistake again. See that you don't. You are dismissed. My queen. Yes, I know. She's hiding something. And I see you decline to bring up the subject of your ailing sister. From your report, I can still only assume that Lady Jania is doing her best. Even a General Acanthus is not to be trusted. Princess Brittany is stable and Lady Jania is not the cause, at least not directly. I have to be careful. Most in Sword Haven support the Rose, especially after the Titan was repelled. I can't just accuse the Rose of poisoning a princess, not without proof. There will be war in the streets. No, my sister will have to wait. Cersei, see if you can find out what's going on with this airship. Lady Jania isn't telling the full truth here. It will be done. Okay, and here we have the forum, I believe, Nibelheim. Ooh. Oh my god. What in the world was that? Holy crap. This is not happening. No, there must be some mistake. Saslava, what happened? There's been some sort of incident in Nibelheim. Explain. Hansa, if something has happened to the Magisterium, then it affects all of us. She's clearly still recovering. World-ending threats don't care about that. If the Magisterium can no longer close these rifts, then it affects all of law. No, Magus Hansa is correct. Forgive me, but I must assess the situation to approach the correct conclusion. Something has happened in the capital. There was a blast of some sort. In Nibelheim? But how did that affect you and Ostromir all the way out here? Something happened to your magical presence before you both passed up. It remains diminished. Could that have to do with what you're describing? Our magical presence, and you can see Draco flying around here. Oh man. This is unprecedented. There is no protocol for such an occurrence. I do not know what could have. It's okay. Take your time, Saslava. Oh man, look at Draco, man. Just look at him go. Back in Nibelheim, we have a certain treasure, the Shapeless Gift. You could consider it the source of our power. I can only assume that a terrible catastrophe has occurred to it which led to this. As members of the Golden Hand, Ostromir and I have had less exposure to it. We are not entirely dependent on it. I suspect that is the only reason we are still alive. Ostromir, you are still alive, are you not? He still lives, although you've recovered much quicker it seems. He has spent more time in the capital than I. It is likely that due to his greater exposure to the Shapeless Gift, he will need more time. Wait, what about the rest of the Magisterium? They are likely dead or dying. It is hard to say. This is not exactly something that has happened before. Then the people of the Shapeless Empire, it is certainly a mess, is it not? There are other Golden Hand divisions out in the world. There are Magisterium outposts where there are likely survivors as well. I can try to get in contact with them. So this poses some problems for closing the rifts. That is putting it lightly. Even if by some miracle the Magisterium survive, without the Shapeless Gift, we will not be able to close the rifts. So the connection between the Beyond and the Manufactory won't be closed? You don't have to be so excited about it, Yulin. I don't see why not. This is the perfect opportunity to begin building connections between our lands. I'm sorry, Yulin, but that isn't possible. As long as the rift remains open, elemental magic will continue to flow through and affect the lives of people who live here. These ruins are considered sacred by the wandering tribes that were displaced by the energy magic from the rift. Keeping it open would be unfair for them and all else who live in Doomwood. But if there's no way to close it... Oh man, he looks so cute, dude. If Ashraman awake his lazy head, we could still bring it under control, shrink it to a manageable size, functionally closed and under our control. We can't do it yourself. Without him, we each have our specialities. I could try, but it'll be inefficient and dangerous. The Magisterium sent both of you over at great risk and cost with no backup. And if anything happened to either of you, then there wouldn't be a way to close the rifts. Of course not. If anything happened to us, then another Golden Hand division will be assigned. That most of the Magisterium are likely deceased is a significant flaw in that plan of action. Is there anything you can do to help him? The best I can tell, he's extremely exhausted. Perhaps the Magus of this area, Neron, could help. That's right, Neron's a master of researching magical ailments and disease. Oh, we are going to be in so much trouble. You did neglect to inform him you both were running off to join Korriban. But, well, you know, I sent him a message after you two arrived. He was very understanding. Thank you, Grand Magus. I guess it's up to Destroyer and I to go fetch Magus Neron then. And look at this. What a splendid idea. I do not wish to leave Ostromir. Well, if you're volunteering. Okay, I get it. A hero's job is never done. Come on, Destroyer, let's go fetch your Magus. Lazy peons, you better be thankful. I heard that. Man, I am liking Draco more and more, dude. And look at that smirk. Thank you, you truly are a hero. I'll go with you, Korriban. I've enough of these ruins for a while, I think. It'll be good to pay Ogni a visit in person. Thank you, Mitra. No one else is volunteering? I'll go then. Raven, Ostromir told me about. Of course he did. Thank you, and I'm sorry. Sure, are you ready to head out? What? It was about my parents. Let's move on. Got it. We'll be back soon, everyone. Okay, let's go. And here we have one of those elemental traps again. Watch out for that lightning. So just look at the indentation on the ground and just don't click on it and you should be fine. Seems like there's still some elementals to clean up. Yes, there is. Okay. I think we corrupt ought to do it. Oh, so we have a continue instead of okay. Interesting. I guess I'm curious, what's it like in the Vin? What do you mean? We're like a huge family, you take care of each other. Okay, let's do Doom Spike. Nova. I do have my Charisma trained up, that's why I'm dealing pretty high damage in case you guys are wondering. Because I am currently farming for some gold. Okay, maybe I am not doing it in the best way possible, but whatever. Done. I don't know how. Oh, that's kind of how it is in the roles, at least under Magus Neron's command. Is it now? Yeah, we are very serious, but we are working together to keep everyone safe. Not to burst your bubble, Raven, but the Rose has done a lot of awful things outside of Doomwood. Yeah. I don't know how I feel about the continue button though. I guess I'm sort of used to the okay button. The continue button feels a bit out of place. Maybe I just need time to get used to it. I don't know, man. Yeah, but currently I'm not such a big fan of it, to be very honest. Maybe it's just because I'm so used to the okay button that's been there since forever, but yeah, we'll see in time to come. Maybe here the Rose does some good, but we've always been at odds elsewhere. Okay. So you can see some dialogue between Mrita and Raven. I guess that's kind of nice. Shocking Dash. Mrita does light. I always thought she did energy. Okay, she did. No, sorry. Raven does light here. I always thought she did energy. Interesting. Did she just change her element for this quest? I guess that's kind of nice, knowing that we'll be facing a bunch of energy items, and it'll make a lot of sense if she didn't do energy, if she did energy damage instead, because that will just end up healing them. Okay, kinda, I wouldn't call it breaking continuity, but sort of like it's different from her usual element attack, so yeah. Oh. I'm just walking randomly, I don't know where to walk. Is this the boss? No, it is not. So what do we have here? Nothing but an elemental trap. I guess we just walk back. Is that a hidden pathway? Nope. Let's see. Let's walk to the left then. Okay, healing pad here. So this is not the right way. So where you are walking on the ground sort of triggers the dialogue. Well, you seem pretty nice for a Vin member. So it looks like they are getting along pretty well. That's kind of nice. You're not too bad for a Rose member, Raven. I apologize for my scratchy throat. Let's walk here. Maybe I'll introduce you to Oni. She's a good judge of people. That's your dragon? Haha, don't worry, she's not going to eat you unless I tell her to. Oh man. Another healing pad. My body no longer aches. Okay, this is just for health. Haha, right, that's a joke, right? Oh man. Oops, and we seem to be out of MP here. That's fine, I'll just drink an MP pot. Of course. Okay, let's do Doom Spikes here. This should be the final one, I think. Not sure. Larry the Unfortunate. Whoops, I meant to kill off the energy elemental. That's fine. We'll just kill out with Baby Dragon. And Myrta will do Charge. We'll do Pierce. Wait, let me check out the modes. I almost forgot. Okay, you can't toggle it in the middle of battle here, but looks like there are 3 modes now. One is normal mode, which is the mode that we are currently in. Okay, nothing changed. Adventure mode, which cuts enemies damage by half, and Doom mode, which is basically just unfair damage and scaling. Okay, so yeah, 3 different modes now. And okay, this seems to be the end. Magus Neron. Magus Neron, why are you doing so far from Amityville? Ah, Korban and Raven and Rita of the Vin as well. Oh yes, of course. Be sure to get his good side, right? It's good to see you all. As for my little expedition here, with the retreat of the energy beasts, I thought I would journey into the forest to survey the damage. Magus Neron, sir, I'm sorry that Thursday and I ran off without telling you. There was no harm done this time, but please make sure to inform me when you next decide to abandon your post. Yes, sir. And how is your condition? The moon has been kind these past few days, thankfully. I've been fine. Then all is well. And Dragonlord Mrita, you'll be pleased to hear that your Vin forces have been instrumental to the defense of Amityville. I'm glad to hear it. The townsfolk are safe then, as safe as Amityville can be. I'm sorry, Magus Neron, but we need your expertise for something of an emergency. Maybe you can catch up later? I apologize, I should have assumed with the storm still raging that there is still work to be done. What do you require of me? All the members of the Golden Hand has fallen to exhaustion or worse. Until it recovers, they won't be able to bring the rift under control, and the storm and energy elementals will continue to rampage. The Golden Hand? Ah, that must be the Shapeless Empire's delegation to the Alliance. Very well, let us see how I may be of assistance. We are not letting them in. Keep those gates closed. Please, we only followed the dragons because we had nowhere else to go. What do you mean, Dragasvat? Dragasvat has fallen. Oh no. Fallen just like that. Avatars, there are so many of you. We can't let them in, can we? I don't think we can support that many people. My son is sick, please take him. If not me, let them in. Let them all in, I shall provide. Wait, who is that? Huh. So it looks something earthy. Okay, obviously there's some this guy is aligned, the earth element or something. It's brown text with green outline. The magic leaking through the proclamation rift waits for no one. Prince Yulin facsimile, a startlingly accurate facsimile of the Lagon Prince. Yulin Veriton 4. Oh, many commissioned by Raven. Just like the actual prince, however, this magical recreation doesn't do much in combat besides looking cute. So it looks like he does no damage. Crit plus 10, charisma plus 200, cute plus 1000, energy plus 200. Yeah, obviously the resistors don't affect what do you call it? Don't affect the character. So yeah, it's not broken in any way. It only affects the pet. But let's go ahead and check it out. Okay, let's go do the challenge. Let's equip our Prince. Oh, it's already equipped. Okay, Prince Yulin Facsimile. Let's see what it does. Okay, pretty cute and nothing. He does nothing at all. Keep in mind, I have max charisma. Yep, nothing at all. Does he puff up or anything? Any animations? Nothing at all. Eat. Skip. No, it looks like he's not doing anything. Okay. So what? Just a stationary pet? At least expect him to like puff up or have some sort of animation. Does he not have any animations at all? Or is it just a rare occurrence? He's not clickable, I think. Yeah, he's not clickable. Really doing absolutely nothing at all. I don't know how I feel about this, man. At least give him some animations, maybe make him move. So what, it's just a stationary pet? Nothing at all? Huh. Okay, what I'm going to do now is I'm going to go ahead and try out the new adventure mode. So let us toggle it on here just to showcase it to you guys. No pop-up or anything that tells you what it does. Ooh, oh, there's a logo here. Enemy damage has been halved. Ooh, cool. Okay, ooh, interesting. So there's a logo here if you toggle on adventure mode. Yep, damage has been cut in half. As you guys can see, it was doing like 300 plus damage to me before. Now it's doing only 100 and something damage. Nice. Doesn't affect the HP though, which I guess this is I think it's really good that they decided to do it this way, because it doesn't really affect your farming speed or any sort of like battling speed or anything. It just makes the monster easier because they don't do as much damage. So yeah. And this facsimile of Yulin really is doing nothing. Okay. Yep, absolutely nothing at all. Wow. Okay, so it's just a pet for show, I guess. Okay, we have that logo there too. Now, let me go ahead and try out the doomed mode. Okay, I hope I don't get one-shotted because of my resistors here. Hold on, wait, where is it? Okay. Doomed mode. Let's go ahead and quest and see what it's like. More health, definitely. Ooh, there's a doom icon here. And let's see how much damage he does. Ooh, about close to 50% more damage from your regular mode. Okay, and a ton more health. Huh, okay, cool. Let's do Lingering Doom. We will do Binding. Oh! The Yulin facsimile pops out adorably, just like the real one. Oh, so he does do something. Okay, so yes, we figured it out. He does do something, but very rare occurrence. And ooh, that's so cute. Wow, I love it. I love it, guys. And no stun. Okay, it looks like we have to live carve here, or we are going to die. Man, I wish you can make him do the puffing up thing more often. That would be really cool. I really like that. Let's do this. Come on, make him puff up more often, please. I want to see. Come on, Yulin, why aren't you puffing up? Puff up, come on, man. No? Still nothing. Okay, I guess we just do attack. Puff up, come on. Oh, so it's a super rare occurrence of him puffing up. I don't know if there's a set rotation or if it's completely random, but yeah, there is absolutely no point in using this pet at all. In my opinion, obviously just go for a regular pet or something like that. And it looks like we might die here. Yep, we are going to die here, but that's okay. Huh. Okay, and that is going to do it for this week's DragonFable video, guys. I hope you guys have enjoyed the video. If you have, be sure to give it a thumbs up and of course subscribe to this channel if you'd like to see more such future content. Till the next time, I'm your host Korriban Gaming. Peace out.